Ladies and gentlemen, today we are practicing on writing ionic equation. But first of all, what is ionic equation? So ionic equation are equation that shows only ion that participate or take part in a chemical reaction. To understand this better, let us do this equation. So in the first equation, we are writing ionic equation for sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. So we'll begin by writing normal chemical equation. So we got sodium hydroxide reacting with HCl. This one should give sodium chloride and water. This is a neutralization reaction. So from here, we are going to separate whatever is in aqueous. And this is because when a compound is dissolved in water, when it is aqueous, then that compound won't exist as a single entity. It is going to dissociate to form respective ions or radicals, which are then surrounded by water molecule. For example, sodium hydroxide will dissociate to give sodium ions plus hydroxide ions. HCl will do the same, dissociate to give hydrogen ions and chloride ions. The same will happen to sodium chloride, which dissociate to give sodium ions and chloride ions. Water will remain the same, it is not going to dissociate. The only thing that is dissociate is whatever is in aqueous state. So from there, we are going to remove the spectator ions. So these are ions which are not taking place in these reactions. Spectator ions are ions that does not participate in a reaction. For example, in this second equation, you can see that sodium ions and chloride ions have not changed. They are aqueous in both the reactant side and the product side. So they are cancelled out because they are spectator ions. So that means that whatever is reacting is hydroxide ions plus hydrogen ions to give water molecule. So this is the ionic equation for this reaction. In the second one, we have potassium iodide reacting with lead nitrates. This should give potassium nitrates and lead iodide. So we need to balance by putting 2 there. So the equation is balanced. So lead iodide is aqueous, lead nitrate is aqueous, potassium nitrate is also aqueous, while lead iodide does not dissolve, form a yellow precipitate. So we are also going to separate whatever is in aqueous for the same reason. So potassium iodide will dissociate to give potassium ions and iodide ions rather. Lead nitrate dissociate to give lead ions and nitrate ions. Potassium nitrate the same, give potassium ions and nitrate ions, while lead iodide does not dissociate because it's solid. When it is solid, liquid or gas, it doesn't dissociate. From here, we need to remove the spectator ions, which in this case are potassium and the nitrates, because potassium and the nitrates have not undergone any change. They are still remaining aqueous in both reactants and the product side. So it means then that whatever is reacting are iodide ions plus lead ions to give us to give us lead iodide, a yellow precipitate. So I want you to practice. Do the last one, write it down, make a photo, then post it here so that I can see if you are able to follow up. Thank you.